I wasn't sure you'd be here when I woke up this morning.
Oh, Cliff, I am sorry about last night.
Oh, that's all right, love. Come here, come on, snuggle.
I didn't know whether you'd be here when I came back from the course.
Oh, yeah. I went to bed early. What happened to you, though? You were late enough.
Well, I got a lift back with one of the other women, and I went in for a coffee with her.
Oh, I see. Don't worry about me sitting here at home biting my nails, wondering if my wife has left me for good.
I didn't think you'd be here, to be quite honest. I thought you'd be over at the Waggoners drinking with Donald till all hours.
Well, I was worried about you. I thought you might do something silly the stage you were in.
Oh, Cliff, don't be dumb.
Well, you were in a real temper, Shirl, I know that.
So, did you stay in all evening, then?
Well, I went upstairs about that sash code, you know.
Oh.
Anyway, how was the lesson?
Oh, very interesting. What we've got to do first, we've got to design a single-story dwelling.
Oh, yeah?
And we've got to think about cost and insulation and every room having daylight, that sort of thing. It really was ever so interesting.
Oh, good.
I feel quite different about it this morning. Debbie's baby, I mean. I don't know what came over me yesterday, Cliff. Last night, after I'd been to the meeting, I could see I've got it all out of proportion.
Time of the month, I suppose.
Yeah, but it could be.
Anyway, Shirl, last night I was thinking about what you said about me and the flat.
Oh, I didn't mean any of
Well,
that,
you did at the time, love.
Well,
Now, I'm going to get a proper job, Shirley. I'm keen on carpentry, really.
I know.
And about the flat.
I like the flat.
Yeah, okay. But it is a semi-basement, which we don't own and never will. And, well, the Nash is moving out. Or what happens if we get a landlord we don't like?
We just have to hope we don't.
Well, we don't have to go on living here.
Well, we haven't got anywhere else to go.
We have if we buy somewhere.
Oh, yeah, what with?
I think we ought to go and talk to George again. See, I mean, if we moved out to the area away from Hampstead, lots of parts of London I pass on the bus shell on my way out to Enfield. We could get a little house a lot cheaper out there.
You think so?
It'd be our own place.
Still got to persuade George, though.
Look, everybody knows property's the best investment of all.
We could try, I suppose.
I don't see how he can refuse us.
Oh, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Our own place.
Of course, that.
And a garden. We could have a garden.
Yeah. So, shall I go round and see George?
We'll both go. But I'll do the talking.
All right.
Oh, Cliff.
And to think last night I thought our marriage had it. Come here, Carriot.
Here, come on, it's time to get up.
Oh, no, it isn't. Whatever gave you that idea?
Morning, folks. Got any coffee?
No, but the kettle's not long boiled.
Ah, that's what I like. Service with a smile. You'll make someone a great wife, Debbie.
It's always been my ambition.
Where's the coffee?
It's right in front of you, Vince.
Oh, yeah. So what's all the long faces for?
Well, Carol's just had a letter from the housing department offering her temporary accommodation in Wellington Buildings.
She's not going there. That's for problem families.
I know, I told Debbie that.
Yeah.
Well, so what's the problem? You just write back and tell them no.
Well, I'm scared, Vince.
Why?
Well, they're really moving in on us now. I mean, the only reason they want me out is because I'm the only one they really have to bother about. You know, because of the baby.
Look, kid, you're not going anywhere unless the rest of us go too, and that's final.
Don't you think that's being a bit unrealistic, Vince?
Yeah, but these bureaucrats, they can't cope with people that aren't married. They like families and a couple of kids.
Oh.
They can understand that. But it's our sort that freaks them out. Oh, this milk's off.
That's because you were supposed to get some more yesterday.
It wasn't my day to shop yesterday.
It was.
Was it? Oh, well. Sorry about that, folks.
Any road, look, what are we going to do about the council?
Nothing. Look, we're in here. They want us out, and that's their problem. It's not ours.
But Carol's scared, Vince.
Are you?
Well, yeah. I'm scared the bailiffs will come and, start the rough stuff.
Look, they can't do that till they get an eviction order.
Yeah, but it's over a month since they told us to quit. They'll get an order any day now.
Don't you think it might be a good idea to move on before it gets to that, Vince?
Okay, but you show me where.
Well, there's several shops empty just around the corner. In that parade near Turner's old shop. The one the Indians taken over, they've got flats over them.
Well, it's going to be the same problem there, though, isn't there?
Yeah, but not immediately. This is a fantastic house, Vince. You can't blame the council for wanting to sell this. It's a valuable property.
Oh, you're a proper little capitalist at heart, aren't you, Debbie? A valuable property.
Look, I've never pretended to be anything else. And it's a dickon.
Anyway, you any idea what hard work it is setting up a new squat? It'll be cold for days, the roof probably leaks. We'll have all the hassle we had here, getting water and electricity turned on. It's cosy here.
Yeah, well, ask Carol. She's the one that's scared.
Carol?
I think Debbie's right, Vince. I think we ought to move on.
You don't open till 5:30.
Donald, it's me. Yeah.
Cliff. Hang on a minute. I didn't know you were coming over this early. I thought you'd still be out at Enfield.
Yeah, well, I took the day off, to be honest. I got a bit of a cold, and it's such a trek out there.
You could have come over and helped me at lunchtime if I'd known.
Well, I don't really want Shirley to know I'm off, Donald. You won't say anything to her, will you?
What are you up to, Cliff?
I'm not up to anything, I swear it. I just didn't fancy going to that damn course and being taught how to do things I can do standing on my head. And I really have got a cold, honestly.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, I go one hell of a sore throat.
How would a pint go down then?
Oh, well, that might help, yeah.
You'll be coming over to give a hand later on this evening, I hope.
Well, that's what I came over to say, as a matter of fact, Donald. I don't know what time I'll be in.
Oh.
Look, I promised Shirley I'd go and see George with her this evening, and I'm not sure what she'll have arranged.
Oh, Cliff, you're not letting me down, are you? It's Friday, remember? Our busy day.
Yeah, I know that, Donald, but this is really important.
Well, try and get in later, will you, Cliff?
Oh, I will, don't worry. Cheers.
It's your night off last night.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
I don't know, for one damn thing after another today.
Oh, why's that? Well, what else has happened?
Had a visit from the area manager of the brewery.
He can't have found much to complain about.
Not a lot, no, but just the fact that I'm here on my own. No wife.
Oh, I see. You can't go out and buy one of those, can you?
Nope.
Yeah, how come they let you have the pub in the first place, just on your own?
I told them I was getting married.
And that wasn't true?
I'd hoped it was true. I'd wanted to marry her for years, the lady in question. I hoped the bright lights and a cozy little pub might tip the balance in my favor.
But it didn't.
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's just one of those things, isn't it? Happens to some poor devil every day in life.
Well, that doesn't mean the brewery can kick you out or anything like that, though, does it?
Oh, it's up to them. They could say I've misled them. On the other hand, I think they're quite pleased with the way business is going.
I should hope so.
But you can see now why I didn't want anyone to find out about that squalid little incident in Soho. If the brewery had got to hear about that, it would really finish me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Anyway, I fobbed them off for the time being. I told them my sister might be coming down to London to give me a hand with the pub.
Jessie? Is she coming to live down here, then?
I don't know. I haven't asked her yet.
That's it. We've done it. In we go.
Hey, you don't expect me to climb in there in my condition, do you, Vince?
Well, if you don't, love, you just stay outside.
I don't know which is more scary, staying out here on my own or coming in with you.
Well, coming in might be warmer.
Okay, I'll come. Oh, damn, I've split my trousers. Oh, they're the only maternity ones I've got, too.
Tough kid. Well, at least we can stop whispering. Shh. Why? There's no one here. Oh, no juice.
Well, they're not very likely to leave the electricity switched on, are they?
No, but you can always hope. Hey, have you got the torch?
Yeah.
Right then, let's have a look around. Hey, not a bad place, actually, is it?
It's damp.
Oh, stop looking on the dark side. Hey, the shop's all right. Someone can set up his health food co-op here, no bother.
Shut up, Vince. Someone will hear us.
You gonna come and see what gives upstairs?
That haddock was very tasty, Shirley.
Yes, it was good, wasn't it?
Glad you enjoyed it, George.
You cook almost as well as your mother, dear.
Oh, well, thank you very much, George.
And how's the course going, Cliff? Still hard at it?
Oh, yes. Nose to the grindstone.
Good.
George?
Yes?
Well, the reason Cliff and I wanted to see you this evening... well, the thing is, I don't know whether you've heard, but the Nashes are selling the house.
Are they? I hadn't heard.
Yes, they're leaving London.
That's very sudden, isn't it? Or have they been planning it for some time?
Oh, I think it was something that came up quite suddenly. Mike got offered a job in Bath.
Bath, yes.
I see. Could you pass the sugar, please?
Oh, yes. There you are.
Thank you.
Anyway, the thing is that, what with the house being sold, it set Cliff and me thinking.
Yes?
Well, what I mean is, it made us realise what a disadvantage we're at here. Being
tenants.
Yeah.
But you do have a protected tenancy, surely?
Oh, yes, we've got that.
Well, then.
Well, it depends on who buys the house, doesn't it, George? Could be some oil sheik wanting it for his harem.
Or just someone we don't get on with. Well, what we were wondering, George, was... Well, I know you don't want us to fritter Mum's money away, but...
No.
Well, you see, Cliff and I were wondering how you would feel if we put it to buy a little house. Somewhere a bit further out. You can get nice little houses quite cheaply further out.
Well, property is generally a good investment, I agree. Depends on whereabouts it is, of course.
Oh, yes, it does. And the sooner the better, of course, what with the awful economy and the mortgage rates and all that.
Yes, well, I'll certainly give the idea some thought.
Oh, thank you, George. I knew you would.